Good evening. The Supreme Court has ordered the disposal of 160 grenades that are deemed unstable. They were amongst arms and ammunition discovered at the Valabji's residence at Mont Blanc last November. Last Tuesday, the prosecution filed a motion asking for the disposal after Kenyan explosive experts assessed that the grenades posed a threat to the public. The court had given Mukesh and Laura Valabji time to file a reply to the motion, and this morning in court they stated that they have no objection. The three accused still being detained by the authorities in the firearms and prevention of terrorism case, the Valabji couple and Leslie Benoiton will be back in court on the 18th of this month. The Auditor General Gamini Herath has said that the Revenue Commission has contracted his office to seek additional information on the financial assistance disbursed to businesses under the FA4JR scheme. This with the aim of addressing anomalies in the payment of personal income tax, which the businesses did not pay for their employees. Mr. Herath also said that the Ministry of Finance was responsible for putting in place procedures to recover 16.8 million rupees in overpayment. A total of 1.2 billion rupees were disbursed to businesses from April to December 2020, the period covered by the special audit.
We have already contacted the authorities concerned, and they are also taking on board our recommendations, and we hope that they will work on these recommendations, and there will be first of all the recovery of overpayments, and also better coordination among the agencies in the future, and of course the authorities should also look at this anomaly where a large number of expatriate workers are put on payrolls without proper identification numbers.
Representatives of the Southern Africa Migration Management Project has started a 3-day workshop with various government ministries and departments. The aim of the workshop is to support the government in advancing its understanding on the management of labor migration in the country. The workshop will also be an opportunity to review challenges and opportunities for labor migration and come with recommendations on strategies and programs on labor migration in Seychelles to further contribute to sustainable development.
Is to improve the knowledge, the understanding of the delegates on the issue of labor migration management in the country, and begin to implement practical actions to advance issues, discussion around respecting the rights of migrant workers, promoting the rights of migrant workers, and also the issue of diaspora engagement. How do we begin to engage diaspora? What are the practical ways? So we want the participant to learn those those techniques and strategy at the end of this 3 days workshop.
One Seychelles former leader, Peter Sinon, said that he resigned as the president of the party because he is going to pursue a career in the financial sector. Yvon Esther from Pralin is the new president of the party. Mr. Esther stood for the party in the last National Assembly election for the district of Grand-Anse-Pralin. Mr. Sinon said that he will remain as a member of the party and will continue to give his support to the party. The police force has recognized police officers, civilians, and Seychelles Fire and Rescue Service Agency for their contribution and service to the police department in difficult times and risky situations. They were presented with shields and certificates in a ceremony held on Pralin last Saturday. Officer in charge of Praslin Police Station, Ned Weed, said that they welcome all the help they can get when faced with difficult challenges. The Ministry of Health is urging the public to consume more plant-based products. This message is the focus of the ministry's Eat for Our Health campaign. The campaign was launched in October last year and aims to inform the public on the importance of consuming plant-based products as a way to reduce the risk of developing obesity and chronic illnesses. Stephanie Denous, who is the principal nutritionist at the Ministry of Health, said that the campaign was launched in line with the ministry's food-based dietary guidelines that came out a few months before in May.
We came up with the campaign as a way of sharing some of the messages of the guidelines to the public in a more simplified way. Because even if the guidelines are available online on the Ministry of Health website, we know that most people will not go there to download it. So the idea of the campaign was to make sure that we are able to disseminate this information to the public of all ages in a simple way. And most of what we've done so far, we've got a social media page, Facebook and Instagram, Eat for Our Health on Facebook and Eat for Our Health on Instagram. And we've been doing weekly publications in Nation to try and ensure that we pass on some of the messages from the guidelines to the public with regards to how they should be eating.
We've come to the end of this news summary. Thank you for watching.